Kris Jenner you had on the show recently, and
Yes.
you connected with her late husband, Robert Kardashian.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was incredibly emotional for me. I mean, obviously, everybody knows Robert Kardashian, but when I sat down with this object, I did feel this man come through, and I realized it was him, and so I conveyed that to her, but he proceeded to give validating pieces of information that she had never discussed publicly, information that she'd never discussed in interviews, and from there, there was so much validation that she left that experience really feeling like she got to reconnect with him.
Does Robert continue to watch over her?
Absolutely. I mean, you'll see kind of, well, the segment aired, but basically, he came through and acknowledged being around everybody and watching over his daughters, and yeah, he had a lot to say. So it was incredible. And I think for her, it was a healing that she didn't even know she needed.
Yeah. Did he by any chance mention who killed OJ's wife, Nicole?
He did not. He did not. He just came through and was more focused on
You know, we had to ask because we thought if anybody would get the answer, maybe you would be able to figure it out for us. Okay, so at the beginning now, Khloe, she kind of interrupted because Kris wouldn't stop talking to you. Does that happen a lot? Like, people get nervous?
It can. Well, I understand it because people go into these experiences and it's a bit vulnerable. They don't know what I'm going to say, so they have a lot of questions, and I encourage people to ask questions because I feel like any authentic medium is going to feel comfortable giving answers and making someone feel at ease. She definitely had a lot of questions, and Khloe quickly interrupted that, but it's fine. Once the reading got going, Khloe actually was really essential in providing a lot of validation that Kris didn't initially have.
That's great. And then you ended up reading Khloe as well.
Yes.
How was that different or similar?
Well, funny enough, I'd actually read Khloe before because I went on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where she had me come in and read her house. So she and I had a history. And so getting to kind of see her come out at the end was just incredible. And it's always nice seeing someone I've read before.
Now, does it often, since you've already had that connection with Robert in the room with Kris, and then he's obviously connected to Khloe as well, is it typical that the same person that you've connected, I don't know if I'm making this sense, but that's Robert stays as your connection, or other people trying to be like, hey, get out of the way, Robert, I want to talk?
Yeah, there actually were instances in that reading where other people tried to come through, and I really was, the focus was to connect with him. I mean, she came and wanted to connect with him. She brought his Bible. It had his name on it. So she really was intending to connect to him. But in the reading, we got some cameos from some Jenners. It was actually, it was really interesting. That side of family came through as well, and Caitlyn Jenner's father, and it was incredibly emotional.
Right.
Or brother, rather, yeah.
Got it. So Khloe also admitted having the ability to sense things. Are you able to pick that up when other people have that ability?
Absolutely. I mean, I think we all have an intuition fundamentally. We all have this inner guidance that we can either choose to go with or not. And I think that that's something that can be enhanced so long as we listen to it and enact it into our lives. It's like anything, you just have to practice using it.
Yeah.
And the more you do, the better it gets.
Have you talked to Khloe further about those connections that she made?
Absolutely, yeah. And it's great. I mean, I look forward to seeing her again, and I think that, again, she got so much out of that experience. And, they obviously had such a close connection with their dad. And by that end of that reading, I left and I felt like they didn't even go into the experience knowing that they were going to get the healing that they got when they left. And that for me is immensely gratifying.
What's up, guys? I'm Giuliana Rancic, and you're watching the Live from the Red Carpet YouTube channel. Subscribe today, then be sure to check out our other Live from the Red Carpet videos right here.